Yeah,
and
yeah.
People wouldn't find out
Because we haven't done that.
And the corpse won't have a headache.
That's true. Dude,
no more.
More importantly, like,
Super.
if you want to kill somebody, I think you make soap with his lye, and that's literally what you, like, melt bodies in.
Oh.
So, if you ever need a body to disappear...
Why do you know
Make
this?
it out of the bodies.
Well, you know.
That's funny.
I just love science.
That
what
could
can
be
you
like
say?
a really good TV show, dude. If you think about it.
Soap makers.
Kind of like it's like Utah Breaking Bad, where it's like he has this soap business to help cure his cancer or whatever, or he's gonna die because he has stage 3 lung cancer, and he wants to make sure his family gets secure.
And like Boy Scouts use it to raise money.
But they're selling
Those
dead
people in
people's
his
soap.
basement,
Yeah.
and then just
If we makes them into soap, like
and then sells it.
Yeah.
ABC?
It's for fundraising.
Holy
HBO hit me up.
HBO, dude, they got us.
Oof.
Cool. So welcome everyone to the Mildly Interesting Monday podcast. Even though we haven't recorded on a Monday since
The first time.
first time.
But we're releasing them on Mondays, and that's what
There we go.
matters.
Yeah. We have a special guest here with us, Brad Simmons.
Hello. I'm mildly interesting, I suppose.
It's the second person that's complained about that.
Everybody's
No,
like,
I think it's great.
why am I just mildly interesting?
No, I'm fine with it.
It's okay. I mean,
I think it's a good name. A lot of M's in it.
the
so.
meme.
The memes.
So we want to make like a cool hashtag, but because Mildly Interesting Monday is just really freaking long.
Yeah.
So we just do meme.
Memes. Which is also my cousin's last name, so it's
There we
perfect.
Wow.
They're probably going to be like, oh, you made it after me. Huh? I'm like,
Yeah.
no, you guys are...
Not interesting at all. Not even mildly.
You guys are above mildly interesting.
Mediocrely
Mediocrely interesting.
below.
Just kidding. Love them. If you guys ever hear this, don't be mad.
Cool. So Brad, currently you take pictures for UVU, right? I was kind of seeing.
Yeah, for the athletic marketing department.
Okay. So are you like the main guy there?
No, there's other people. I kind of just... Bless you.
Sorry.
Yeah, he has cancer. We're talking about it.
All right,
earlier.
mildly interesting podcast just coughs over my question. Is that
what?
how you do? We'd love to hear from you.
You want a better
go on.
interview?
Yeah.
You need to get a better podcast.
We're just mildly entertaining. So.
I'm getting like a work study, so I'll get paid for it. But it's been kind of like a unofficial internship because I started like in the semester. So, but it's been awesome.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So when you talk about the athletics department, is that cover most of the sports at UVU then?
All the sports, yeah.
Okay. So how many of the different games have you been to?
I've done women's basketball, men's basketball, wrestling, men's baseball. There's no women's baseball. I haven't done softball yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's all so far.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
It's fun.
So like with kind of taking all those pictures, do you have like a set schedule where they're like, hey, we need someone to cover this game, and then you have like a group text or what?
I asked them for a schedule and they said they emailed me it, but they haven't gotten it yet. That's irrelevant.
Yeah.
That's college for you. It's
Gotta
college
show
for you.
up.
No, honestly, it's I just show up to the game and they all know me and they want me there. So
That's cool.
yeah.
So you're like slightly more than mildly popular.
I guess to the athletic marketing department, sure.
Well, there you go.
That's pretty cool. It's a cool title.
That's pretty cool.
That's chill.
Mildly high up in the athletic marketing department photographer.
Wow.
That doesn't get paid yet.
Brad.
Yeah.
And then just like hyphen Brad. There you go.
So you were kind of telling me a little earlier when we were talking that you're currently sitting at 1,900 followers on Instagram, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I was kind of seeing earlier on your Insta, you, what was it called? You had this thing where you would go out to different places and you'd take random pictures of people, right? And then you try to like provide a story about that.
Yeah, in South Africa.
Yeah. So what was that all about?
So I've done quite a few trips that are by myself, and when you travel like on a trip by yourself outside the country, you kind of have to change your expectations to how you're going to have fun versus with a group of people.
Okay.
So when I went to South Africa, I made it a goal to actually reach out and meet new people and learn about them more. And it was a really good experience because I was still able to communicate with humans, which I need to do to not be depressed. So that's what I did, and I met some cool people there.
That's really cool. So like, so you're in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of parts in South Africa? Did you go to by like Johannesburg? Or...
I was in Cape Town. I stayed in Cape Town, and then the taxi driver that me and him became friends, we did like a day road trip together. That was pretty sick.
There you go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Cab driver.
Yeah.
Just free pics for riding and stuff. There you go.
No, definitely not free.
No. There you go.
Did he try to screw you since he knew you were like a American or?
No, he used to live in America actually. He got deported. That's a fun one.
That's cool.
But
Me too.
He's from Pakistan, so he's got a wild story. But
That's pretty cool.
he actually like charged me less than I deserved. So
That's awesome.
He's a good guy.
Yeah.
What kind of like brought all that on, like going to Africa, like give us like your like biography, like why did all this happen?
Mildly interesting story.
Yes.
Why are you mildly interested?
Why did you go to
travel?
Africa? Why do you like taking pictures? You know, that kind of
Good
stuff.
question. So the life hack that I have that I'm able to travel so much is my mom works for JetBlue.
Oh, there you go.
That's like one of the best ins.
It's literally the greatest thing ever. So
Yeah.
I
nice.
fly standby. So you don't always make it on the flights, but a large percentage you do. And if it's on JetBlue, it's free. And then other airlines, it's discounted heavily. So
Okay, so it's mainly like if they just have seats left over.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah. But I just made it my goal that I wanted to see the world while I was young. So I've just been working towards that and took off last semester.
Okay.
I just traveled a bunch, and I'm going to do that fall semester. I won't be at school, but I'll be taking pictures for the school still. But
That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
it's a good time.
So, what would you say was one of the like coolest things that you learned while you were kind of out there taking pictures, doing your thing?
Like abroad, like not in the or just
Just one of the coolest things you kind of like picked up.
That's a good question. I realized that during this past fall I realized like I want my career to be photography, so that's what I'm working towards. I try to do something every day, and I want to be able to have a platform that I can help people. Like I was thinking today actually, like I could set up like an outdoor studio at a park where there's homeless people and like ask them if we could interview them, because we'll have like video cameras, but also I'll be taking portraits of them.
Okay.
So we could do like a portrait of their face before, like while they're sad, and then we give, if they have a good story and we think they're not going to waste the money, we give them $100 and you'd take pictures of the reaction. So it would be like a cool experiment.
Okay.
To see like it would. I feel like the photos, if they turned out right, it would help people realize like you'd see the homeless people's humanity still.
Yeah.
And we usually characterize them as just, oh, you're probably on crack or
like
a prostitute,
loonies.
So that sucks.
Yeah.
And keep driving. But hopefully it would show like it's a normal guy who just got screwed over pretty hard.
Yeah, no, I remember I kind of saw the same experiment. It was a little different online. Basically, they did kind of the same thing when they would go in and take a picture of them.
Yeah.
But then, like, they would just have someone come in and say, like, oh, you are beautiful. And then they'd take a picture of their initial reaction.
I've seen that. That's
That's
it was
super
pretty
cool.
funny, too, because you get to see all that.
Yeah. So would that be like? So you kind of talked about how you've been like to Africa. You kind of want to do like pictures for like homeless people, that kind of thing. That was kind of cute. Do you want to do it again?
Yeah, let's try it.
Ooh.
Are you wearing socks? I am.
I'm not.
Oh gosh.
I'm going straight. I just pinched him with my toes for
did.
anybody's listening.
Unprotected foot touch.
Unprotected foot touching. That's
I did not consent to that.
yeah. Good thing we don't go to BYU. We
This
get
is kind
expelled
of what
for
happens
that.
with all of our guests, though.
Thank goodness.
I touched them with
They
my
get
feet.
touched. They all get touched at some point.
They all get touched, but
Podcast.
as long as we say no homo, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 2019, so I
You
guess
didn't
you can't
say
say that.
You didn't
Can you
say
say that? Oh no,
You
homo.
didn't
Okay.
say that. That's
My bad.
true.
It's chill then,
You're
it's
all
chill.
good now.
Whew. Anyways, so back to the question.
Starting to think
So, so like you went to Africa. You kind of want to do this project for homeless people, other
One
things
day.
like that.
Yeah.
One day, right?
Yeah.
So do you kind of see your like photography and things like that kind of being a path to help other people, or what's kind of like your end goal with it?
Oh, I definitely want it to help other people, but I first got to make it so can make a living off of it. So
Gotta help yourself.
Yeah, you can't have to be selfish, but I definitely want to give back and make a difference, because I like taking pictures of people and seeing like, you know, when you're at like a Subway and not like this restaurant, but like an actual train station,
have
you
them
see
there, too.
something cool go down, like someone, I don't know, help someone else, and you're just like, faith in humanity is restored, that kind
Yeah,
of thing.
it was kind of like what magazine used to be all about, you know. We were super like the realism and like the down to earth feel.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Used to be. Keywords. Nice. So if that's kind of like your project and stuff, what do you feel like kind of separates you from? Because I mean, we're in like Utah, right?
Yeah,
so
for sure.
A lot of people want to be photographers. A lot of people are like traveling, Instagram, things like that.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like kind of like sets you apart?
That's a good question. Used to, like, I've always had a camera, like I've always been into it, but it took me a while to be open to the idea like I could make my own name for myself, because everyone and their dog takes pictures for weddings and engagements, and it
For real though.
seriously, like, if you own a $400 Canon camera, you're gonna consider yourself a wedding photographer. Like, sorry, that's how it works.
Yeah.
But I don't do weddings or engagements or anything like that.
That's a good first step.
That was my first step. Like, all right, I'm not going to do that unless they pay me like thousands, which then I won't resist, but I probably won't post about it.
Post about it. I'll do it, but I won't be happy.
I'll do it, but you won't see it ever. What was I saying? What makes it different? I don't know. There's a girl named Abby Keenan. She goes to BYU. She's awesome. She does a lot of photos for their their sports stuff, and she's even done like an NFL game, and she's someone I really look up to. So shout out to Abby. And I realized looking at her things, like, she's making some pretty awesome moves, like taking pictures at an NFL game, and she doesn't have to have like 15,000 followers. So I realized, like, I don't have to care about the followers. It's more important for me to network with like actual people. So like working with the university has been huge for me. And then also in the realm of like event photography that I do at like parties around here, I know like a lot of the DJs and I'm homies with them, and I started doing
like Ricky Barrera,
like Ricky and
shout out to Ricky
and Brandon Abel and Jerry, all those guys. And I've actually been able to do some photography at some club in Salt Lake, and that guy knows even more people. He's gonna be doing like summer music festivals here, so hopefully it just keeps going up. I learned it's not about the Instagram following, it's more about the actual networking with businesses. So I feel like that's something that's
cool.
I'm doing more. Not, you can't, like, I don't know, that's
that makes sense. Like the whole professional side of it, and
I want to skip
sure to have the ends.
I just want to skip the whole like I'm trying to be cool on Instagram, and I just want to get to like the professional part. That's
super cool.
Like, you see the photo I posted today is of Coach Mark Pope. Does anyone really care about the guy? No, but I think the photos are sick, so I'm posting about it. And if someone sees that from the university or I don't know, whoever's going to see that is into that realm of things is going to see and be like, okay, he can actually do this job. Yeah.
And that's what's kind of nice too, because a lot of people will kind of, at least when it comes to Instagram, I think is they really just sort of like sell themselves out to get those followers. And that's why a lot of the pictures will look the same.
Yeah.
So it's really cool that you have like your own little staple that you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I feel like with a lot of like Instagram, not that I'm like huge into Instagram or anything, but something I found really refreshing about your page is just like the different focus and the different niche. Because like you said, like selling yourself out or kind of doing the same thing. Yeah. Like when my friend was like telling me, he's like, dude, you should start like a Finsta Instagram, or not a fitness Instagram.
Finsta,
dude, I have a Finsta, but like start.
I've seen all those feet photos on there, bro.
Please, don't bring up my foot. No.
Today.
I already posted today.
He's like
recording my feet the whole time down here.
When you guys got here, that's why I was like had such messy hair and stuff. I was upstairs just like taking some
What's
feet
his
pics.
shoe size? What's his shoe size?
11 and a half.
Is that a toe ring?
Oh, please, no. Please, no more toe rings.
Tattoo on his heel.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, but even like, let's say you did have like a foot Instagram, right? Like you would
Footstagram.
like a Footstagram. Sure. Like let's just use that as an example, so we're not calling anybody out or anything. But I mean,
if you people out if you want, if you want to make it more than mildly interesting.
I mean, if you want to make it super interesting, I've got like about 10 people I could call, but we're not gonna do that. But you have like the same presets, right, that you're supposed to use for like all of your pictures to make your Instagram look uniform and stuff. But honestly, like a lot of the people I see do that, like I get kind of bored looking at their stuff. I'm like, I think you posted the same pic 2 weeks ago. And then like one time I just went back. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the same thing. So I went back because I don't really care, but I was like bored out of my mind. And I looked at it, and it was like the exact same thing, just like their hand was like slightly moved. And I'm like, cool. But like,
I'm glad your elbow works, dude.
I'd rather have some like more original content of like other things, not just pictures of you.
Right.
But I don't know. So that's what I really enjoy about that. Or feet, for example.
Right.
'Cause
Yeah.
You could do different things.
Let's
with feet.
move on from the feet.
Yeah, we're done with feet.
Okay.
Sure, that joke is dead and buried. Just let it die.
It's gone. I'm sorry.
Just like the people in
We'll
the
come
soap.
up with new jokes sometime.
Sometime.
Yeah. But yeah, it's important to make sure that pictures kind of have a direction now. You know.
Yeah.
So a lot of people just spam the internet with stuff that doesn't even matter.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Have you guys? So this is a personal one. Have you guys heard of the Wolverito?
Yeah, the Swolverito.
Yeah,
I
dude.
love the Swolverito.
Have you heard of the Wolverito?
Is it a type of burrito?
Yeah. So at Costa Vida.
You're a smart one.
Exactly.
Oh.
The Costa Vida on UVU campus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's only that one. If you go there, you can order the Wolverito,
Wow.
which is a sweet pork burrito that they only offer at UVU for $5.
Yep.
And
Is it smaller than normal? Or
I think they
That's the
use
thing.
they
It's
use
weird.
slightly less meat, but it's a whore. It's a whore. It's a
a
whore. What is happening?
What a
What is happening
burrito.
They're
today?
just cheating on all of us.
It's cheating on all of the other Costa Vitas. No, but it's like a whole burrito, like a whole tortilla, but I think they use like slightly less meat.
Yeah, I have the picture in here on my
Ooh.
script. Basically, it's $5 and it's smaller, convenient, and full of flavor. Bean and cheese or sweet pork.
And it's
I
great.
fully recommend.
Yeah.
Have you had it?
Yeah, I have had it. I tested it out and I asked the lady who checked me out. I'm like, "Oh, is it good?" And she just said, "Yeah." So you know.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Typical.
When I got it, the first time I got it, it was post lift, so we were calling it the Swolverito. Me and a couple guys I was lifting with at UVU.
PL.
Just dump
Yeah.
protein in it.
Yeah, I actually just jumped my protein shake into it, like yeah.
Like instead of lettuce
That and the
and pico,
queso.
can you just like take my protein powder and sprinkle it on the pork, please, and then toast it?
It'd be chocolatey. I'd be down.
I got some hacks for the UV cafeteria.
Hacks
Oh,
for the
yeah? You got some
Swolverito.
ins?
So you got J Dogs. You can get it's $4 for a hot dog or Polish, right? But for another $2, you can add a second wiener.
What?
So you have
The-
two wieners
the double
in one
dog.
bun.
You
Yeah,
can get double dogs.
Double
six-
dog.
it's $6.
$6 for
That's
a
right.
double wiener.
And if you really aren't doing so hot in the money category, you can go to Costa Vida. You can literally just order tortillas and like ranch or nacho cheese sauce. Pretty filling. It's like less than $2.
Well,
Yeah, we've all been
pretty
there.
genius.
Yeah.
well, if you're really doing hard, I know they have a pantry too. So like, you can go to the Wolverine pantry and be like, "Yo, I'm not eating." So they'll give you some like ramen and stuff.
That's so. I wish I knew about that earlier because I specifically remember one time going up to Subway of all places.
Ugh.
I ordered Black Forest ham and cheese for like $4, and I didn't have enough to pay for it. I felt so bad. It's like I didn't think I.
Did
Like,
they just give it to you?
no, they were like.
Well, guess
What?
we got lunch.
Yeah, it just felt so like, and the lady felt terrible, and it was all my bad. I should have checked my bank account. I thought I had enough, but like I forgot my Spotify had taken money out of my account, so it was like $1 short. And so we ran my card, and I'm like, oh, it got declined, and I checked my bank account, and I was just like, well, I guess I won't be needing that.
Have a great day.
Moral of the
could've
See
bought
you
story.
Cookies.
around.
I think we need to start a GoFundMe for Nick here.
Yeah, if anyone is interested, I'll change your tire. Just anywhere, just name the time, and then you can rate me after.
Rate.
Rate.
Specifically rate.
Yep. I think he's also selling feet pics.
Also, I had going back to the homeless thing, if I may.
Yeah, yeah.
I had an idea because there's like, what was that noise? Anyway, you can cut that. Because you get these homeless people on the internet and then they get oodles of money, but homeless people don't have access to the internet. So if there's like a service, someone literally ran like homeless people's bank accounts or whatever. And then they had a Venmo. They have a sign with a freaking Venmo. If I knew that it was going to a person that's actually watching over these guys and it's a Venmo, because I don't have cash. Who carries cash?
Yeah.
Honestly. I'm
Yeah,
not going
that's
to carry
true.
cash in Vegas.
I haven't had cash.
I'd Venmo the guy $3.
And if they have an iPad and are accepting card, I don't believe them. So
Yeah, exactly. So it goes to someone else.
So you,
I'm
and they
just
can
saying.
provide a service for you.
That's a career.
That's actually a really good idea.
I know.
Pay the person above them.
If you get 3 people and they get 3 people.
Right, and then it only costs $50 to sign up.
And then they get people.
But honestly, that would be kind of sick job because you maybe wouldn't. You'd only take so much money from the dudes because you have to get paid still.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if you're helping like 200 homeless people, that's got to be a pretty nice feeling.
No, that's true.
But you also would have to interview them like, hey, are you still addicted to crack, or are you, prostituting your body still? And they're like, yeah. Then you're like, okay, well, not much I can do.
And you're probably not going to get Venmo.
Or if they're literally just like,
me.
if they're really just, effed over, you can help them out.
That's actually a really good idea, though.
I mean, I would probably trust that more than just giving money, because I know it might sound heartless, but I hate giving money to homeless people, just blindly throwing money to homeless people, because I don't know where it's gonna go.
Usually I order food for them.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I'll give them stuff, but I won't want to give them money,
like a pet dog.
Give them a dog.
A little pound, like a chihuahua, if they want to keep it, or they can eat it. I don't know.
Just
That's
get
true.
To touch your feet. I'm just kidding. I had to pull it back.
You
pulled it out. Leave the feet alone.
I couldn't help it.
1 out of 10 for that one there. Just raped you right there.
1 star.
1 star. Oof.
Oh man.
Sorry.
An oof for Nick.
In other news, Disney had just announced that they're gonna open up Star Wars Land.
I saw the map for it. It looks sweet.
May 31st.
I almost snuck in last time I was there.
Oh yeah.
The door was wide open. And I was just like creeping in there, but the people I was with like, don't go, and like holding me back.
Did you see anything?
I just like peeked.
Luke?
I didn't see Luke.
Frick you.
Darth Vader was trying to choke me out though, straight up.
Straight up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be cool.
Can't wait to get
choked
out, bro.
He just like holds his hand, and one of the people like from behind you
Just grabs you. A huge man just like picks you up by the neck.
Just holds you up, and you have to pay $5.
I'm down.
But no, so I was reading a little bit about it. May 31st is the official day that the park is going to open.
Ooh.
And from what I've been reading, they have a bunch of different attractions there and stuff you can do. So one of them is they're going to have a fully scaled Millennial Falcon.
I heard about that.
That people can go in and they can walk through and see all the different like systems and stuff from the movie. And it's also like kind of a ride where you can sit down in different seats, and then they'll run you through like a cool little space simulation. And I was kind of reading that it says depending on how you do, certain things might happen. They said involving bounty hunters. But it was super like ominous.
Ooh.
Which I don't know what that means.
It's a big word.
Ominous.
Yeah, it says right here, I pulled out a blurb. It says, while bringing the ship back banged up could put you on the list of a bounty hunter. End up on Harko's list, and you may face a problem if you show up at the local cantina.
Who the freak's Harko, dude?
I have no idea who Harko is.
That'd be kind of gnarly, though. Like,
right?
You're working there, and you're like a bounty hunter.
Exactly.
You get a like video, and you're like, all right, I'm gonna follow these people.
Yeah, like you just walk in and then
choke them
just
out in the cantina, dude.
Chokes you out, charges you $5.
Just don't let like your kids drive the Millennial Falcon, because
yeah, freaking Jimmy doesn't know how to drive.
Be 15 at least. Dude.
Have to be 15 years old to participate, friends.
You have to slide your driver's license like on the next to your seat before you can fly it.
Otherwise, the bounty hunter is gonna get you.
Yeah.
Gonna get sacked by the bounty hunter.
He just like suspends your license, so you're 21.
He's just a police officer.
Literally a cop.
Officer Sarko.
He's like, look, it's Harko. He's like, yeah,
Harko.
little snapper.
Harko.
Okay, can I see your license, by the way?
Tases him. You suck. That's great. That's not abuse.
The other cool thing that I heard is that the cantina that I kind of mentioned before will serve blue milk.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are they gonna have like other foods and stuff there too?
Lactose free or almond?
I mean, I don't.
Yep.
I hope so.
Well, they have protein shakes though.
But yeah, I'm hoping that they have the green milk, like in the last movie.
Oh yeah, like from like the really big cows.
When he got it straight from the titty of that 1 million thing.
I believe it. I don't believe it's referred to as a titty, but
it's called a nipple.
I believe it's a teat.
A teat.
Straight from the teat.
Squeeze the teat.
A teat
of the sea cow.
The TT. I mean, they're probably gonna charge like $20 for it though. If I know Disneyland.
Plus, they had to like breed those like strange looking cows for it.
Yeah, they have a whole farm system behind Fantasyland.
That's true.
Wow.
So I mean, if anybody wants cheaper green milk, just hit me up. I'll just grab some from like Walmart.
You got green teats?
Should see this man show.
No, my teats are all dry. You just kicked my shin.
I'm sorry.
Dude, he's going hard with the
my
feet,
feet.
man.
I just get like so excited about teats. I'm just like, hey,
Hearing about the teats.
milk,
Making you go off.
because he needs some milk.
Just so excited.
Oof.
I
Wonder if
mean,
we'll use that.
my plan was to just throw some food coloring in like 2% milk, and then I'd market that.
There you go.
I could
Like
even
a shamrock shake.
Yeah.
Ooh, I had one of those the other night.
Those are good.
They're
Yeah.
not as good as I thought it would be.
Oh.
Same.
Psych.
Oh my.
Like I got one literally like 2 nights ago. Wait, was that Sunday? Just kidding. Saturday. Saturday night. I'm not a sinner, guys.
Dude, I went to
So it's
Costco
all
on
good.
Sunday, not gonna lie.
Ooh, there you go.
Hey,
But,
that's okay. I'm pretty sure that's like a loophole there.
Yeah, it's a loophole.
It's true.
I mean,
It's dedicated.
Costco's pretty great.
Costco's for Mormons. Sorry, for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day
yeah.
Saints.
Exactly.
He's going off.
It's
Yeah.
like it's one of those things when you sign up for a membership, it means you're exempt from all
Sin.
Yeah.
sin on Sunday.
It's also a temple record. If you go into
It's a
Costco, you
temple
can go and
record.
see it.
Show up. Beep. Some dude in a white suit. Beep. Oh, sacrilege. My bad.
Oh man.
Anyways.
But Costco. Good
Picasso.
stuff.
I do like Costco.
Costco.
I love
Picasso works at
Picasso.
Costco. He's a bagger.
What?
That's what happens when your art career doesn't work out, friends.
Oh, so I was saying earlier about the Shamrock Shake.
Oh.
I've kind of noticed that different McDonald's locations totally have different quality of like food and service.
For sure.
So like for example, the one on 1600 over in Orem, the one that's like down the road from my high school, that's like my favorite one that I used to go to all the time. I kind of know the manager there just because I used to go a lot and we knew each other.
Homies.
It's like quality place. There's this other one like
Was he your uncle?
maybe. Just kidding.
All right.
But
Homies
there's
on a new
another one
level.
like if you go past State Street, right over where
Like on Center?
yeah,
Yeah.
where that one it's not that great.
It's trash.
Yeah, and they don't ever put enough mustard or ketchup on my burger, and it's just so dry.
That's
The
annoying.
bread is always like crispy, and I hate it.
Do you throw hands? I'd throw hands.
I thought about it, but then I realized that Big Mac's not worth it.
Fair enough.
But yeah. Anyway,
Touched my foot for the third time.
Sorry.
My bad.
do we need to like reprimand you right now?
I think I need to put socks on.
It's totally going
Please.
wild.
They have a mind of their own.
Man,
This is why a lot of my friends think I've got a foot fetish, which I don't, by the way.
for the record,
Disclaimer.
here, pull the mic closer up. For the record,
For the record, I do not have a foot fetish. To all of you, this is Jaden Lynn, the co-host. No foot fetish. Thank you.
so when you get put on trial, like 7 months, we can use this.
There we go. He did not touch those pinky toes.
There was consent.
There was.
You
No,
just be like R.
I
Kelly. Speaking of other stuff going on, smooth.
Nice.
That's
Nice
smooth.
transition.
That's a good transition.
Yeah,
That's
thank
good.
you.
Speaking of things that start with an R,
Speaking of things that happen sometimes
Speaking of murder,
that
let
are
us-
funny,
like murder.
there is a pair of first cousins
oh,
that got
saw this.
married in Colorado. 100% legal marriage over there because there are actually quite a few states that still have it legal.
Yeah.
there's quite a few countries that like slavery. Doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
But they're from Utah.
Yeah, that's
They're
the crazy thing.
Utahns.
They're
They're
straight
idiots.
from Utah,
They're
and
straight up stupid.
they're trying to come back so they can. And the problem is
Don't
they want to
let
come
them-
back and live here.
They
but
like their homeworld a lot.
what-
Their whole family's there. Mom, dad.
Uncle.
I mean, if you think about it, it might just go back to like how the pioneers originally were back in like the 1600s.
I mean, I feel like the difference is
1600s.
I know
Before
it's
America was around.
back in Columbus's
You
day.
know,
You know those pioneers.
Okay, my favorite part about the whole article, though, is what she said at the end. Like, some doctor literally interviewed her and was like, well, are you aware of, like, the birth defects that may occur to, like, your kids? And she's like, yeah, I'm not worried about it.
No big
And I'm
deal.
like, what are you worried about, then? Like, that's, like, the one thing you're not
What's
worrying
like the
about.
main birth defect they get? I don't even know.
You know, it's like in the memes, you just get born with one eye. Actually, I don't know. But evidently,
It's,
according to the article, it's like a 15% chance for, like, some serious birth defects. Which 15%...
I'd
when it
roll my
comes-
dice for that if I were them, honestly.
But that's
Here's the thing,
hardcore.
It's not bad.
it's like it's kind of it is a bit of a gamble where if you win, I mean, yeah, pretty great. But
Great.
if you lose,
You just ruin
like,
someone's
what
life.
have you done?
Yeah, it's like anti-vax, like people, you know, like you
Just-
don't.
It's like if you play poker, but if you lose, you get shot.
That's true, aka Russian roulette.
But so yeah, they're basically trying to get their marriage recognized in Utah. And here was the thing that I thought was super funny is when Congress from Utah had said that in the state of Utah, marriage will not be recognized between first cousins unless they are both over 65 years old,
Whoa.
or
Adopted.
So they can't reproduce.
or they're over 55 and infertile, which is weird because it made a discrepancy there.
I'm infertile.
So I mean, in the end,
I'm kidding.
I'm 20.
so I mean, just
No, I'm very sexually active. It's fine.
You're very sexual.
Very.
There you go, ladies.
So they're like, it's okay if you're never gonna have kids.
yeah, pretty much.
kids.
Kids.
Like it's fine as long as you don't have offspring.
Offspring.
Do not reproduce.
So what I want to know is, who paid for the wedding, and like who showed up? You know?
Probably
they
them.
probably saved a lot of money on.
I
the
bet a
wedding.
lot of family showed up.
That's what I'm saying.
Got him.
Or no family.
Or no family. Yeah.
That's-
True.
Oops.
Yeah, I was reading in the article because pretty much the entire family hates it, and it's weird. They're first cousins. Like it's literally your dad's sister's kid,
Yeah.
or like your dad's brother's kid, and
Like
then
a cousin.
you would be like married to them.
Yeah.
That's
You
so
know what?
weird to me.
Shout out to Alabama though. Sorry for all the jokes.
Roll
Alabama. Like Roll Tide. Yep. My stepdad's actually a huge Bama fan. Which is
Our
funny.
chemistry teacher was. That's the
Oh,
only reason I
yeah.
had one.
Oh my
Who's your
gosh.
chemistry teacher?
Mr.
Richards.
Richards.
My
Yeah.
stepdad. Yeah.
What?
Is that who you're talking
my
about?
stepdad.
Are you kidding me?
Does he live here?
You guys are in Mr. Richards' house.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. Shut up. You are.
You need to go.
Yeah.
You can't be here. Is he here?
No, he's not here. He's
Okay.
at work.
Cool. Wow.
That loop got real small.
That's funny.
Okay, that just.
So how does that feel? You got your foot touched in Mr. Richards' house.
I mean, I'm sitting where he normally sits too.
No. Mr. Richards.
Mr. Richards.
Does he do that to you?
He does that. He thinks it's so funny.
So wait,
He's
how
like,
long,
Mr. Richards, I got a problem.
Yeah, that's why.
So he's your stepdad. How long has he been married to your mom?
12 years.
Okay.
14 years.
He was honestly one of my favorite teachers. I just hated the
He was
subject.
so
Oh
funny.
yeah, the subject's tough. I feel like
Especially in junior high.
yeah, but like
High
I went to like some of his classes and stuff. Yeah, high school.
Wait a minute.
Which-
Different Mr. Richards.
Because I knew Mr. Richards in junior high.
Oh, really?
Anyways,
Anyway.
but like I went to like some of his labs and stuff, and he actually burned stuff and like does
Yeah, it
cool
was fun.
experiments. Like my class was just like, so here is the nucleus. And I'm like, holy fetch! I don't care. I want to light things on fire. But we never did that.
So okay, so
He
if
was
he's been
chill.
your stepdad for 12 years, did you ever get to take the class with him?
Or 14. Nah, he just like showed me all the cool experiments.
Okay. Are you even like? Will you be allowed to?
You didn't have a GED?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Do you even have a GD? Did you even graduate, bro? No, I didn't.
What was I going to say? Oh, that class was my favorite because I made a lot of friends in there.
There you go.
And then he roasted me all the time.
Yeah, he does that. It's good.
And now you're in his house.
And now I'm in his house.
Jokes on
Where's
him.
a picture? Is there a picture?
Yeah,
of him somewhere?
for real.
I need some freaking proof,
Yeah,
bro.
get a picture.
I'll grab a picture.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that honestly.
Because like I didn't go to PG, but I had a ton of friends that went
Timpanogos.
there, and they all.
ready for this?
Wait, what?
Timpanogos. We're talking Timpanogos right now.
Hold on.
We went to the same high school, I think. Did we not?
Did you go to Timpanogos?
All the years.
I thought you said you went to PG.
No,
but we were
it's-
friends through junior high.
Well, we were
okay.
friends through junior high. That's it.
Yep, there he is.
Wow.
Oh man.
He's crushing the goatee in these.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Okay, well, that's
What
all
is
I
wrong
knew.
with me?
Yeah, I guess we went to all of the years of school, Nick.
Yep. So
That's
for any-
mildly interesting.
Yeah.
That is
how did we
mildly
not
interesting.
ever like
Wow,
hang
this
out
is
or
super
anything?
interesting.
Yeah,
Now,
this
we
Mr.
just-
Then why did
Richards.
you go to PG? Your
Um,
dad was a teacher at Tim.
Yeah,
Weirdo.
that's yep. I wanted to play football for a good team, so. Just kidding. Timp is great, but we did beat them, so
Yeah, I went to that game.
it's good. It was. A
I
great
played
game.
in that game.
What if they had like a 3-year winning streak and then we just?
That's
beat
why.
them?
You're on the football team. I wasn't friends with any of those dudes.
There you go.
I only knew like Jace.
Jeez. Jace is awesome.
Yeah. We had ceramics together.
Oh, wait. No, I didn't have a class. Because I had a class with some of my football friends in ceramics. I don't think Jace was one of them.
No better class at 10th than ceramics with Jody Benson.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Nothing.
Shout out to Joe.
Shout out to Joe.
You all right?
All good.
Almost drops the freaking picture.
Yeah, of his chemistry
Our
teacher.
chemistry teacher. It's not his stepdad. It's our chemistry teacher.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Anyways,
Your
back to the story.
co-host. This is
Back to the
he's a chemistry
story.
teacher.
You're right. You're right. We go by our official titles.
I do have to wrap this up soon, gents. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, no worries.
It's all good. Yep.
I mean, yeah, we can just wrap it up right here. Is there anything you wanted to kind of add, or?
This has been mildly interesting, and I've enjoyed it very much.
I definitely want to say you've probably figured some things out, learned some things in the last 40 minutes.
Yeah. There's
that you
been
probably
some
never would have without
trippy
it.
things going on in here.
Yeah. If you want to give our boy a follow, just what's your
It's Brad Soup.
Brad Soup.
BRADSOOP. Oh, I've never
Not
said
that he
it like
cares
before.
about that.
Not that I care.
Not that I
You
care.
know,
I'll be honest. The one I do care about is my meme page.
I actually did see that and I
Yeah,
followed it.
Brad's Memes 801. I'll make a plug for that any day of the week because that's some funny right there.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
looking at it right now, and the profile picture's a sloth and an
sloth and an
astronaut,
astronaut.
outfit.
Well,
It used to be Elmo, but now is Sloth.
glad
Kind of
it's a
change it
sloth.
every month.
That's good.
Follow that. That will bring you more joy than my personality because I don't make up these memes.
Get some quality memes.
Yeah, get some nice memes in
Unoriginal
your taste.
content would make you happy.
I literally say I
than my
republish.
original content.
my things.
Sweet. Well, yeah. Thanks so much for your time, Brad. That's awesome. That's great. And I guess I'll see you all when I see you.
See you guys at
I'm sorry, I can't do this no more. 'Cause girl, I'm sickened by the thought of it.